I've got one now.
Oh. I'd like to call this meeting to order, and if we'll stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America
and
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Hixenbaum. You have some new business to discuss. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. Honorable board members, Dr. Huff, good afternoon. Pursuant to Indiana Code Section 20-29-6-19, today we are conducting a public meeting to discuss a tentative agreement that's been reached between Elkhart Community Schools and the Elkhart Teachers Association. This tentative agreement was reached on October 30th of this year. In order to comply with the statutory requirements, notice of this meeting and a copy of the temporary agreement have been posted on the school corporation's website 72 hours in advance of this meeting. I would also note that the Elkhart Teachers Association has ratified this tentative agreement. So in summary, this tentative agreement reflects a one-year contract term from July 1st, 2025 through June 30th of 2026, so the current school year. The tentative agreement also reflects no general base salary increase, and that's really driven by two major factors. The first is the significant financial challenges that are facing the school corporation, as have been discussed in prior board meetings and in other public settings. But there also is, this outcome was also driven by the legal prohibition under Indiana law against the school corporation entering into an agreement with the Teachers Association in instances of deficit financing within their education fund. So no general base salary increase. However, also on the topic of finances, this tentative agreement does not reflect any increases in employee medical and dental insurance premiums for the coming year. The agreement also reflects additional language changes to the current contract language that were relatively limited in scope. So, in summary, I would categorize this as being a status quo contract. I want to conclude by thanking Mr. Thorne and Ms. Ross and Ms. Lozano and Mr. Schultz for their work as part of the bargaining team for the school corporation. And we certainly also want to acknowledge the work that the ETA bargaining team did in terms of helping us reach this agreement. I would also note for the record that pursuant to Indiana law, the board will be asked to take public comment on the temporary agreement prior to casting a vote on the temporary agreement at your next regularly scheduled board meeting on Tuesday, November 11th, 2025 at 7 p.m. here in the boardroom. And with that, I am happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Any questions from the board? Is Mr. Scott with us? Here, okay. Mr. Scott, do you have any questions?
Yes, I am on the call, and at this time I do not have any questions.
Thank you. Any other board members? Thank you, Mr. Hixenbaum.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it. And with that, I would like to adjourn the meeting. Thank you.